Previously on Tim Plays a Game.
No, don't, please. But her panic cries all fell on deaf ears. She was powerless to resist as he yanked out the mask in one swift movement. Oh my god, she's adorable! I was not ready for this. Oh, what the heck? What is this now, another invader? Oh my god, it's a Shibu. Is that freaking Shoma's mech? Does Shoma have a freaking mech?
A robot? A giant freaking robot?
Yeah.
No one told me we'd be getting mechs.
This is breaking the genre. Just finish off a little flare. That's for Moko! I think that was her name, right? Moko? Alright, we win. What's up, everyone? It's Tim from Tim Plays Game, here with 100 Line Last Defense Academy, playing on PC. Before we start, I need to apologize for something. I think it was like last 3 or 5 100 Last Defense Academy videos. The resolution on them was a little off. I recorded the actual video in 1080p resolution, and then I basically, when I edited the video, it basically became a 1440 resolution video, but it wasn't recorded originally in that. So if there's something weird about the resolution, that's why in those few videos, that's what happened there. I am recording right now in 1440p resolution, so everything should be fine. And I can promise you the video will be edited in the same resolution. So here we go. Hey, that was intense. Hey, you're back to your old shrimpy self. Simpy self. I kind of went, shrimpy self is more like it. Yeah, my muscles all atrophied, went back to normal while I was sleeping. I guess they were just a temporary side effect of my training. I'm sorry for flip-flopping between appearances like that. Hey, now we know you can go Super Saiyan. Yo, sweat it. The whipped version of you was pretty unsettling, to be honest. Yeah. Real talk, though, your class weapon might just be the coolest we've seen yet. You totally lucked out on this one, man. Yeah, he had a freaking mech. It really got my mechanic sense tingling. Was that your first time piloting it? Actually, once I got inside it, I remembered something. I did use my class weapon before, back at the complex, when Sirei stabbed me with my infuser. I just didn't realize it. I was too focused on running away. You must have used some of those self-defense attacks subconsciously. It's perfect for you, man. You'll be tanking more hits than ever now. Yeah, so he's a total, like, juggernaut tank who can basically take care of smaller enemies. The bigger ones he's gonna have a hard time with, but I mean, if we send him in early, he can take out a good number of tiny guys. We couldn't have won this battle without you, Shoma. You were the only one who could resist the commander's control. Hate to think that, well, what might have happened if you hadn't shown up. You saved us all, Shoma. What? I didn't really do anything special. We owe you for breaking the control over us, too. Thank you, Shoma. Please, stop it. You shouldn't be wasting sincere gratitude on an impertinent water flea like you helped everyone. Shut up. But you deserve it, and I should apologize to the rest of you, too. We acted recklessly and fell right into the enemy's trap. I'm sorry for all the trouble we caused. Nozomi gave a low, formal bow. Verily, I too must apologize for our deplorable carelessness, and I will do so in the most chivalrous way I know. My apologies, Holmes. Mikuba. Whoa, what? What part of that was chivalrous? Yeah, what part of that was chivalrous? Chivalrous. Okay. I'm pretty mortified you had to see us like that, too. Kind of ruined the aloof and unstoppable vibe we had going, huh? After messing up that bad, I've got no right to kill any of you. I'll even put a stop to the experiments as a show of good faith. Wait, what's going on? What experiments? Oh, thanks. Wait, what experiments? Yeah, right? A little slow on that one, Tsubasa. Yeah, she's gonna be a little harder to apologize. No apologize. Pan away from me, cameraman. I ain't saying anything. Sorry. There, you happy? You really made us wait for that. And not just for the battle either. I'm sorry for that whole mock battle duel thing. Huh? I underestimated you, Shoma. I guess being raised to accept nothing but the best has warped my worldview a little. But that's all water under the bridge now. To make up for it, I will allow you to serve me personally from now on. What was that? Was that your idea of an apology? Probably as good as we'll ever get. What do you think, Shoma? You're asking me? I really don't know what to say, except... Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Huh? Why are you thanking us? I've always been weak and useless. I hated disappointing people, so I did my best to avoid any kind of responsibility or conflict. I got so absorbed in keeping myself out of harm's way, the thought that I might actually be useful to others never even crossed my mind. God, I cannot believe how much of myself I see in this guy. It's one of those things, like, you don't want to relate to these characters, but there's Shoma. I had no idea how good it could feel to have people counting on me. So thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I never would have suggested the guy who's cosplaying as Winnie the Pooh would have the coolest class weapon and the guy I resonate with the most. Shoma, you really need to stop being so hard on yourself. You're not weak or useless at all, Tim. You're just as much a part of this team as anyone else. And more than that, you're our friend. Try to have a little confidence, okay? Okay. Well, that's that. No hard feelings. All's well that ends well. Time to put this episode behind us and move on with our lives. Roll credits, next episode. A moment, prithee. What about the winners order losers to do anything they want condition we set? Oh, you shouldn't have brought that up, princess. Damn it, Kyoshika, I almost forgot about that. Why you have to remind them, you blabbermouth exhibitionist? God damn. That exhibitionist part is uncalled for. Oh, I didn't forget. Don't you worry about that. I promise you, I promise. Come on, Shoma. I do not like that face. It's time for our revenge. Give him something really humiliating. Shoma, are you okay? Oh god. He passed out. The thunk. He fainted again. He's foaming at the mouth too. Wow, I've never seen that color before. Today was his first real battle. All that stress has gotta take its toll sooner or later. You know the drill, guys. Let's get him back to his room before he dies. Turn him on his side. That's how Hendrix died. Well, help too. Come on, Gamu. Can never pronounce his name right. Guess it's the least we can do. How about I amputate a limb to make it easier for him to carry? On second thought, we're good. No one let Yugamo anywhere near him. We carried the comatose Shoma back to his room and put him in the bed, just like we had yesterday. Okay, so I guess free time? Oh no, we gotta go to sleep then, free time. As for the rest of us, we had plenty. We were plenty tired after the battle, so we decided to take it easy for the rest of the day. I went back to my room to take a shower and went to bed. It was still early in the day, but I had no trouble dropping off. Yeah, after these battles, they're usually very winded. With another successful battle under my belt, my 44th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. We're almost halfway there, guys. Day 45. Ding dong, bing bong. Wakey wakey.
Up and up! Get ready for your 45th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the Be ready to give your lives to
Okay. Phew, that's the most rest I've gotten in a while. I don't feel as tired as I did before the battle after the battle before this one. Getting to bed nice and early must have helped. We should be safe from enemy attacks for a while now, and hopefully the tension between the two groups will ease up too. Anyway, I'm hungry. Better head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Let's see. Oh, Kako's out here. Kako without what's his face? Ima, that's it. Hey Kako, are you on your own today? Oh, what's up? You might not have realized it, but I was watching yesterday's battle on the monitor in the war room. Oh, you were you? You were all so amazing, the way you came together to take down the enemy. Even Shoma got over his fear enough to help out, and he turned out to be really strong. I really wish I could be like that too. You can if you just, join the next battle, just saying. Okay, well, Kako wandered off into the direction of the cafeteria, a thoughtful expression on her face. She might be the next one we have to persuade. Fingers crossed, because it's just Ima and her are the only holdouts right now. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there, and they weren't even arguing. Good morning, Takumi. Morning, everyone's here, huh? Morning, everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well... You guys settle our bet and make these losers do whatever we say. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, a bet, a promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. Only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. It really has to come down to me. Damn right, you earned this, man. You fought, you won. Now you just gotta claim what's yours. All right. I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. Very apprehensively. In order to losing grip, I wonder where he's coming up with. This is it, Shoma. What are you gonna tell him to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us for everything. If I had won, I never actually was going to hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, oh mighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
Boo!
Huh?
You know how weak I am. How much I hate conflict. No, wrong one. You know how weak I am. You know how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our two groups. I'd be a lot happier if we could all get along. Doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends here now as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound all right? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this. I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. Yeah. So much for getting our own back. But it's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Shoma! Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will be comrades in arms together. So says the Holy Jumanji sword. Right. So long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me. Huh? Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. You're just gonna ignore that. What do you say, Kurara? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As a new Suzuki, my word is my bond. Hee, right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Unless you have any objections, Gaku? Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. Really glad you weren't the one to got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. You'll probably kill each other, but at least you won't be fighting anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we still have to get we still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. Boo! For the next 50 days, or next 55 days, let's be real. Just when it seemed like everything had resolved, Kurara approached Shoma, and the mood turned tense again. Oh, what is it now? You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs, huh? Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? I kind of figured he wouldn't do that. Of course, I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with the half-hearted it was delicious. No one's ever tested Usuzuki curry and couldn't help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shama? And who's the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. Yeah, I saw the whole thing. Damn it, Ima. No way, I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting him out now? Ratting him out now. You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up, you're the one that got us into this mess, Gaku. Villain! Blackguard! I will slay you where you stand! Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? Oh boy. I will devour your soul! So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I didn't think I could go on living if I never got a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch. If I feel like it. I think she forgives you. Just leave it alone. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am. I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone, oh god. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once. Great, I'm just not gonna be here for that. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once. What decade are you from, man? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Oh yeah, sure. A fine idea, Soreto. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in a failure-inducing bacteria. Guess there's no cure for the low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise never to give up, no matter how bad it looks. Well, we'll get our killing game someday. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Hato's gesture and teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Yeah, I figured he's not gonna do it. And neither her. Kako, Ima, come on, you should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little! Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Okay. Shutting the group, Ima, Kako, and left. And Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. Well, what is the matter with those two? Why did they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kirishika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go. Special Defense Unit, fight!
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 How many times are we going to do this?
And so the whole group, minus the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. Yeah, I didn't want to be involved in all that. So what did I miss? No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shomo. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team member. All right then, what should I do for the rest of the day? We only got one. Well, we only got the afternoon. I've got plenty of spare time. Might as well use it. Let's see. New VR training missions have been unlocked. Cool. In the parking lot. We've never actually gone to the parking lot, have we? Well, actually, before I do that... Ooh, we never actually spent time with Kurara. I kind of want to try... Yeah, let's see what happens. In the meantime, though... Let me see if I can increase any weapons or anything. Oh yeah, we got plenty of people on our side now. Alright, Shoma first. Aggression, signal. Defense mode. What's frickin' Omega Punch? Try to actually attack for once, inflict stun on user. Okay. Moves 5s, the attack is 1, so it's actual attack. Let's give him that. Yeah, it kind of almost bankrupted me. Gaku. Last Yell. Boost Himyonoma to unlock Last Yell. We can actually make this. We can actually do this one. Actually, Airblade. I want to teach him. I'm gonna be using him obviously more than the rest of them. Let's see, Airblade. I remember seeing this in another video. Unleash a vertical slash flight. Flight +2. That's actually pretty good. Modification complete. Okay, we don't have anything else. Yeah, let's spend time with Kurara. See what happens here. Here somewhere. Kurara! Tomato Head! Heinz, catch up! There you are. I don't believe this. It's unforgivable. What's up? Why is the decor in this skull so cheap looking? So gaudy I could puke. Stinks like Novo... I'm never gonna pronounce that. Novo Riche. Enough. Can't take this anymore. Takumi, I command you to blow up the skull immediately. You got it! You've got it! Blow up. Have you lost your mind? You think I had one to begin with? Send this tacky skull to hell where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility. I'm gonna set up the bombs, you help. I desperately tried to calm Kurara down, somehow getting her to give up on her plan. Are all rich people this delusionally self-absorbed? Yeah. Your experience unlocked the keyword celebrity. Exploration went up by 6. Cool. And that's the end of the day.
Heady soldiers.
Probably have another free time moment coming up soon.
You never know when the invaders will then.
Good night.
Good.
Looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night. You have more free time, but yeah, let's just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. And so, our 45th day at Last Defense Academy ended without incident. 46! Trying to get to that halfway point. Also, you might notice these videos get a little longer now, just because I'm trying to get through this game. I'll usually, end at a place where...
46th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I'll usually try to end this at a place where it's like a good ending, where everything's kind of wound down, or maybe like a cliffhanger moment. But generally whenever I can find a good place to end it.
Prepare to spend another day.
Yeah, the videos might get a little longer now.
And suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity. Be ready to give your life.
Yeah, same thing as always. Ding dong, hello. Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell. Who could need to talk to me this early? Who is it? Not really expecting anything. I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who was there, though. Who? Hey, Nozomi!
Good morning. Do you have a minute?
Morning. Sure, come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone.
Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death.
Oh, finally. Yeah, they've been hanging this one over our heads for a while now.
According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground.
You'll really tell me. That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now.
We're going to tell you everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room.
The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. They better freaking tell us something, because every time we get information, it's like, oh, we're finally gonna learn something, and then nope, we don't learn anything, and someone goes missing. Just tell us now.
And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. Never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. As yeah, anyone would be. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first. I should head over to the war room and get some damn lore already. Frickin' A. And finally, I want to learn something here. Keiko! What's up? Kako, what up? You better have something to say this time. Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? What are you doing here on your own?
I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love.
Huh? Are you sure you're alright with that?
No. Bye.
Keiko walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. Something she wants to say, but she can't quite tell us. Anyway, war room.
Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place. You said you were going to be nice. The future is an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself.
Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called all you here to talk about world death.
I'm assuming that's the death of the world. I don't know how else we can interpret that. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly?
We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay?
That's your cue, Kyoshika.
Huh?
What? Me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I'm not taking my clothes off again. Anytime soon.
Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. I gotta be the freaking adult around here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear something about something called Planet Earth?
We're not on Earth, are we? I swear to God, if we're on freaking Mars, I'm gonna lose it. Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though.
Same here. From what I read in the library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right?
They mention it in an old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge. Like hundreds times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school.
Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. Population was in the billions. And they didn't even live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here.
Billions? That many?
Then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters? You mean... Yes, that's the place where we grew up. Where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. So they've always been on Earth. Okay, no Mars. Please, no Mars. A shelter this whole time, the whole thing. All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Hundreds of years they've been underground. Wow. Wow, we're really getting history lesson today. I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. Oh, dear goodness. I did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will, too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that. Yeah. Sorry, I read that in her voice. But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention that many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. Couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant in the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, presidential elections, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Wake up, America! Right, just like how we all ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day. You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind with it. Mankind out with it. You gotta admit, world death is a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault. I mean, if... Honestly, back when I used to write, like, stories, I was always trying to, like, write certain, like, pilots and ideas for shows. One idea I had was, what if the Earth treated humanity like it was an insect infestation? And just, I don't know, what if humanity was labeled as an infestation by a higher power? It's something that just, one of those thoughts that always came to my mind. And I'm like, what if, like, all the natural disasters we have are, like, extermination methods? And none of them just seem to take for some reason. Well, we tried using hurricanes, twisters, volcanic eruptions. I don't know what else to do. We'll figure something out. Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. Hard to imagine that kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into shelters. Excuse me. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Tokyo? Good. Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was, or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Or at least 200 years, okay. Until we were brought here. Complex, shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. Yep. This is what Earth became.
Yes, this is what Earth this is what Earth looked like before World Death. And this is what it looks like after World Death. Yeah, it was humanity did a lot to it.
This is the land
they basically World Death added the purple flames, but that was about it. This is the land where our ancestors lived.
You can see now why they
you
had
can see
to go
now.
underground.
Are they voicing this? You can see why now why they had to go underground. Well, if it's that bad, should we even be here? Should we get back to the complex? And complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? Did you not? You were there. The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How? World Death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources, finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of World Death and give everyone a brighter future. Probably whatever's in the defense room. And that's whatever's in the app called it, this academy. Or so Nico said. It can save us from World Death. Okay, so prediction time. Now, I'm still going with the theory that we went back in time 100 days or so, and that's why we have the 100-day limit. And I'm guessing whatever is in the, if that's the case, whatever's in the defense room is going to help us basically rebuild the Tokyo residential complex, or at least fortify it, or maybe create another one. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here, like I don't know. It's hard to. The time travel theory has a little bit of a lot of things happening. If we did not travel back in time, let's say that theory is wrong and things have just been kind of going forward. I don't know how far ahead we are in the future then, because we could have been knocked out and put in those cryopods that Shoma remembers. So if that's the case, then maybe everyone could already be dead. We don't know if they're still alive, and we just might like have their genetic material stored in the war room, and then we can just kind of rebirth them or turn them back to life, like bring them back to life like they do I don't know. There's all kinds of weird things in this game. I can't really make theories now. But I'm thinking there's something. Yeah, there's definitely something in the death room, in the defense room, that will help us. But we gotta protect it for 100 days. But why the 100-day limit? That's why my traveling to the past time travel theory is still like a thing, because they gave us a 100-day limit. Why not just do whatever we need to now? What's happening in 100 days? How can you be so certain about what's happening in 100 days unless you know that, because hindsight is 2020, so they would, unless they know something will happen in 100 days. I don't know. But what is it? What is this school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Calm down. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. She is such a weeb. I'm sorry, she is such an anime weeb who just wants to be the main character of her own story, but it's never gonna happen. What, you think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone! Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date in trying times. People need something more uplifting. It's like Dragon Ball Z versus Danganronpa between these two. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Like outside? Like outside the flames? Like outside the skull? Just get out of here, please. Unfortunately, Nico didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room, so we're just not going to know until the 100 days are up. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But they know there's something in there. They know there's something in there. They don't know what's in there. I find that hard to believe. But there was one thing that he was very clear on. Whatever this is, it's humanity's last hope. That's why it could be. I'm thinking regardless of what theory I have, whatever's in the defense room is genetic material to recreate people who have died already. Like the same way they bring us back to life in the battles. That sounds ominous. We're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. Fairly certain. Okay. They're gonna draw this out for the next 54 days. Sorry. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. Nizami said our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess up, mankind is done for. Last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the invaders are world death. What Earth did to off itself. Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Unless humans are world death itself and the invaders, quote-unquote, are trying to save the world. Ooh. Like something summoned by a curse. The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the skull. So they're not actually an invading force so much as a manifestation of the planet's will. Sure, I guess that makes as much sense as anything else. And the Earth is itself is the final boss here. How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. And the hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contribution for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on, you'll look even more exposed that way. What? Why this sudden fixation on getting me naked, Lady Carrara? I don't think it's sudden. If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than... I was gonna make a joke, but I've decided I bailed on it, sorry. Better late than never, I guess. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi when the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Yeah, maybe we should be told why we're fighting the freaking invaders instead of, oh, we gotta withhold secrets because, you know, we can't just tell them everything yet. We can't tell everyone. They won't know what to do with all this information. We gotta leave everyone stupid because they're easier to control that way. Just tell us. Gain our trust. Damn you. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Fighting to save the people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here and there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought I thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. Well, I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. I mean, Jesus, that is a statement. We can overcome anything, even the entire planet dying. Everyone sounded a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. I'm thinking the reason Sirei held off on so much information, there's got to be like a dark twist coming. Like there's something like, yeah, we didn't want to tell you everything because then you might not want to fight. I think we know enough now to get us to fight. But if we knew any more than that, like there's something else going on here, and I think as we go on, it's going to start to show itself a little more. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Yeah, despair! Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in, after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. No more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I mean, that was kind of the premise for the entire Power Rangers series, all of them. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having. One's about us being experimented on in that place, Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Ima? Kako? Does all this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah, humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet, for that matter. We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Don't stick your tongue out when you say that. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Good, start with Ima. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. Yeah. Oh boy. You okay there, Ito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me. That's all. Yeah, whenever like things get tense, he gets weak. I've noticed that. We have been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here. Give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Some of us may need more time than others. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen anymore. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. Free time. Free time. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. We may not know why we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Kurua. Not the tomato head. I keep getting those names mixed up. Kurara is the tomato head. Kurua
Karua is our friend from the first video who we can't see anymore because of whatever happened. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around and doing nothing right now. Let's do the free time stuff now, and the next video we'll pick up with the main story. Let's see, I wanted to go... Who's over here? Okay. I want to go make a... Yeah, I want to make something for Karara. Yeah, her. You know, she likes... Come on, we know we just got... Okay. Or we could give Kyoshika something. She likes sweet food. He likes tools. Got him driving gloves. She's gone. We got her a bunch of couple things. He likes knowledge books. She likes vehicle tools. He likes cheap items. Gaku. She likes soothing items. Let's put the, let's try soothing items, see what happens. Oh, we got a pretty shell. Let's craft it. Can we give it to Nozomi? Yeah, we can. I want to see what she says.
Oh, this looks nice, but it would suit someone else better.
Oh, okay, well. I thought she liked soothing items. She likes soothing items. Okay, maybe I should talk to someone. Actually, we need more BP, so... I think they said there's a new training thing in the... gym. Or... at the garage. Training room. Okay, this one, the new VR one. 3000 BP. Yeah, let's try this one out. This will be a good way to end the video here. All enemies are alive. Okay. Annihilate all enemies. Huh. I only got 4 AP here.
Full throttle! Let's do this!
Them out.
I'm ready whenever. Let's do this.
It's killing game time!
Don't expect much from me.
Grab as many as I can. It's not a lot.
I'll try not to drag you down.
Mega Punch does one. Do a whole lot. Oh, we have Haruko, okay.
Now then, to business.
This does 5 attack.
Let's get to the killing.
Yeah, he'd only... I gotta knock him... Hold on.
My turn.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. It's like a little time or a little I have. I want to take out the big guy.
Let's go. We better get moving.
Let's hold off there.
Ready whenever.
Cranial fracture, take out the big guy.
Die! Now then, to business. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken.
Oh, cool, we got an extra AP. Alright.
Don't expect much from me.
He's got 18 health. We can probably...
Ready as I'll ever be.
Wish I had another AP to do something. Okay.
I'll try not to run away.
Let's take out these three.
My allergies.
Alright, hopefully we don't die. Okay, yeah, this hurts.
My body!
Jeez, okay. Alright, enough. Okay, that was fun.
My turn.
I think we're gonna have to sacrifice someone here. Yeah.
Looks so lean. It's as bad as I thought, huh?
Well, that's a good one. That takes out those two big guys right there. Let's do this.
You're coming with me! Player 2, you're up.
And we got +2 AP, alright.
Let's give it to him! Let's freaking go! Full throttle! Let's give it to him!
Go take out them.
Kneel before I got this! Kneel before me!
I don't know how I feel about this.
Let me handle it.
That would do some good damage right there. Problem is I can't get everyone.
Just watch me.
Could just do like a normal crazy shot. Ooh, that would be good right there.
Did you see that?
Okay, cool. We got plenty of voltage now.
I guess it's my turn.
Actually... Oh, is he stunned? Dang it. Let me help him.
All good.
Thank you very much. I'll do what little I can. Oh!
Sorry.
My best won't be much. I'll try not to run away. I'll get in their way for once.
Good. So that should help them. We gotta do some more over here. I think she has a pretty good one.
I'm taking the wheel.
Yeah, we can take out these guys right here. Everyone else is kind of aggressed right now.
Let's roll.
All right, let's get started. Take this!
Him.
Oh, unsatisfying.
Yes, leave it to me. Allow me.
Yeah, we'll use Kato right here. Or Ato, sorry.
I'll leave the rest to you. My turn.
I'll take care of this.
Hauling ass!
Make way.
I don't know how effective this is going to be, but let's
No
just...
further.
Yeah, I probably did that wrong. Oh well.
Let's go.
Alright. Take out a lot of them. Yep. A lot of the small ones. Not working. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they took out some of them.
It ain't over yet!
I hit them all. As many of them as I can hit.
Doesn't feel half bad.
It's alright. Okay. Gotta be careful sacrificing people here.
I'll take care of. Make way. My turn at last. Behold the glory of an Osazuki!
What is she doing? I heard this is like a really good one, but
Execution as
I guess
always.
we'll see.
I'll show you what's up.
We can take out some of them. Dang. But they're perfectly spaced, so I can't hit as many of them as I want.
Good to go. Here. All right.
Ready as I'll ever be! I've got your back!
You saved me.
Okay. Good to go now.
I guess it's mine. I'm ready whenever.
Ah, crackle. Alright.
I can do this much.
I think we can get them all over here. Yeah, do this again.
I'll try not to drag you down. Oh!
Sorry!
I'll try not to run away. I'll get in their way for once.
2 AP left.
Leave it to me. All good.
Thanks, dude.
I'll put an end to this! My turn at last! I've got this!
Do this again. Do the Usuzuki bomb.
I'm going on!
Alright, let's see what happens with these things. Very intrigued by them.
I've more than earned a break.
Okay, those are good.
Time for battle.
This one wasn't exactly
Chop you to pieces.
attacked, yeah, so. Okay, those are cool. They attack those. Nice. What happened to the other bombs? I think they just ignored them. Oh no, they probably disappeared. Yeah, I guess I can't lay down too many bombs.
That's what I'm talking about. You
They're
saw
gone.
that,
That's
right?
plus 1 AP.
Whenever you're ready. I'll patch you up.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for that. Let me at him.
My turn at last.
This does 2 damage. That's perfect. Oh, reach. Come back to that one.
I can't wait.
This thing. Twilight Atrocity. It does take out a good number of the big ones. Let's do it.
I'll kill them all.
I'm dead tired.
Let us begin.
We'd better get moving. Ah! I'm ready whenever.
We got plus 5 AP, so taking out these last ones shouldn't be
I'm
impossible.
good to go.
Paralyzed bullet, can we reach? No.
Whenever you're ready. Gotcha.
Nice. Alright, Nazumi. Done good.
Leave it to me. Now then, to business. Die!
Take a kill.
2 arms!
2 legs! I love saying that. Alright. So we got plenty of BP for that. We're going to use that to upgrade stuff. Defense rate 80%. S. Nice. Alright, we'll definitely get some upgrades. That'll probably be next free time. Oh, wait, we're not done with the day yet. Oh yeah, we are now.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit. You never know when the... Well, then.
Yeah, good night. The day's already over, and just like that announcement says, we got no idea what the next attack might be. But when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might and protect this school. Guess I'll call it a night. Getting enough rest is part of being prepared too. I lay in bed, closed my eyes, and with a few minutes found myself drifting into a deep sleep. There might be a dream. We'll see next. Oh, hold on. Oh. We got a dream sequence here.
Karawa?
And we're going to see that dream sequence next time. So that is going to wrap things up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to Tim Plays Game. Stay tuned for more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Till next time, this is Tim from Tim Plays Game signing off. And have a good night, guys.